Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the part 2 with the Spellbinders ColorWheel Collection. In this video, I'm doing a comparison between the existing Essential Cardstock, fabulous, a lot of us have it and I have a lot of it, and the new ColorWheel Cardstock, gorgeous, 48 new colors. I will link my in-depth review of all 48 colors and looking at each individual sheet so you can get a really good look at the color. I filmed it in sunlight so you'll see all the goodies. But the purpose of this video, part 2, if you have a lot of this beautiful cardstock, some of the colors have repeated or they're very close together. So what does that mean? You can get more of a specific color in here because there are some new sets, some new color combos that either stand on their own or they will work very well with what a lot of us already have. So I just wanted to show you how you can really save and get bang for your buck. And I have gone through this in depth and I've already placed my order for some additional packs that is not in the existing collection, but I must have. The purples in particular are fabulous. There's some new corals. There's some new neutrals, exciting things, and a ton of blues from turquoise, teal, and blue. There's a whole new series there as well, and some additional pinks that you can work in with your existing pinks. Just hang in there, watch this video if you have a lot of the Spellbinders Essential Cardstock. There is still some available at Spellbinders, so I will put a link for that below if you wanted to take a look, get a few favorites before they are gone for good. Also crafters, the Spellbinders Valentine's Steals and Deal sale is about to wrap up. I'll link my video here so you can take a look at all the goodies that's on sale. Plus, Kit Club is out. The beautiful Easter Kit Club. See my little Easter bunnies up here? I will link my Kit Club video here. You have until the 27th of this month to subscribe. Okay, crafters, let's take a deeper look at the comparison between the beautiful Essential Cardstock and the beautiful ColorWheel Cardstock. Let's get started. The original Essential Cardstock is cut down to 5 inches. This is just so that I won't mix them up. And the new ColorWheel Cardstock is a full letter size 8.5 by 11. Some colors over here are retired, but if you have it, you can bring them out. Some things will be close, some things will be completely different, and then you'll hear me say same-ish or different-ish. Different-ish or same-ish means they're beside each other, but they're just a hair off, so you can either decide to use it because maybe you want to get one light, one a little bit darker, just that shade difference. We all have different needs when it comes to cardstock. I'm very picky about cardstock. I'm giving you what would be important to me to see this and then decide, oh, I'll get a bunch of X color, Y color over here, and I still have a lot of this. So I don't want you to feel like you lost something by having a lot of existing Spellbinders cardstock, because I have a ton of this that I bought. So I'm still going to be using the Essential Cardstock, but I am certainly loving the ColorWheel Cardstock. Now I can get more of certain colors in here, which I already started. So we're going to start off with Poppy and Poppy Field. Look at these beauties, exactly the same. This is Pomegranate, it's same-ish. This is a little shade darker than this one. They can still both work for your Christmas crafting, Valentine crafting, anytime you need red. It's a beautiful mix with the Poppy Field. If you want to do roses, any kind of florals like that. Really, really pretty colorway. I love Pomegranate. Pomegranate was retired and I should have stocked up on this, but now I can get more because the ColorWheel reintroduced the color. Fabulous that it's back. The 3 ColorWheel reds are Poppy, Pomegranate, and Cranberry. But there were actually more reds in the Essential Cardstock. Poppy Field, Pomegranate, Phone Booth, which is different than everything else. It stands on its own, and Crimson. Cranberry is not crimson. It's like a deeper brick. This is like a brand new brick. That's the difference between them. So if you have Crimson, you can mix it with the Cranberry. And if you have Phone Booth, it's close to that Cranberry, okay? Up next is Merlot. Now here's something interesting. Coming back up to Crimson, close. This is brighter than this. This is more of a nice wine color. It is not as deep as Mahogany. So I can have fun with all of these 3 right here. This is more of a jewel tone colorway. This is Pink Sand. No more pink sand. So blush is here by itself. And so is tutu. Pink sand and tutu. Great little combo. You might want to get a pack of this. Blush is different than the pink sand. So you might want to get a pack of this too. That's why I ordered both of these. These three can play very well together too. All right. Dahlia. Same. Wildberry is the same. When Spellbinders retired this, if you didn't get any Wildberry, here you are now. If you did like this card and you don't have this colorway, now it's back. This one now I can get more. This is Fruit Punch. Fruit Punch is not here. It's a bright pink. This is Dusty Rose. Retired. Now we're going into the peaches. This is Barely Peach. So Chiffon and Bellini are different than Barely Peach, but they can play together in the playground. I like having this whole peachy combo because peach was a cardstock that was always too peach. Here I'm seeing subtleties with it. Fun, right? This is Peach Sorbet. Still different. So if you have that, great. If you don't have it, you can stay over here with the Chiffon and the Bellini. Coral is also different, but still fun to play with. This can work too. You see? I'm doing this part for everybody else that wants to extend and expand what they already have with what's new or add on to it. This is nice too. So that's the Peach Sorbet with Sicily. Here is the Barely Peach too. That's fun right there. I can have fun with that colorway right there. Here is Persimmon with Carrot. It is different. So if you love your oranges, you could get this one because it is different than Persimmon. They can play together though. It can be different colors of pumpkin or carrots on a card. Love. This is Old Terracotta. New Terracotta. Pretty much the same. Little bit darker here. This is great for your fall crafting too. This color is not over here. Cinnamon. So cinnamon stands on its own if you want to get cinnamon. The yellows. More yellows are over here in the Essential Cardstock than here. This is Chamomile. This didn't last long at Spellbinders. I like this color to blend on. Here is Beeswax. Same. This is Sunkissed. There's no bright yellow over here. I bring this into from time to time. Sometimes I use it as a center for a flower. This now is Saffron. Saffron is slightly different. Just different-ish. I think you can see that this one is just a little bit different. If you're not picky about your colors, it's the same. If you're picky about your colors, I'll tell you, this has a little bit more yellowy orange than this one. Both of them are nice. Now, this is Tuscan. Tuscan is different. Old Tuscan has more brown in it. New Tuscan is more mustard. If you like this type of jewel tone, deeper color, then you can add this one to it. You'll have a difference in them, okay? Peridot here, same-ish. Very close together. Both of them work well. This might be just a hair brighter. So this might be more appealing to you. Has a touch more yellow in it, okay? Rainforest, same. Love. Glad it's back so I can stock up on it. Fern, same. This is Forest. Spellbinders retired this color. This is a card featuring Forest and Sage. So this is now retired. I have 6 to 8 packs of this, so I'll be good for a while with this one. Love, and I'll be hoarding. This is Sage. Sage is different than Mint. If you own Sage, this is nice together. You can ink blend on it too, both of them. Turn it into this sort of a sprucey colorway, which goes very well with the Forest. You see the three playing together? Thumbs up. This is Seaside. She's standing on her own. I ordered some Seaside because I do like this lighter turquoise colorway. Here is my favorite, Waterfall. Waterfall is just a hair different. It's different-ish. This is a little bit bluer. This is more turquoisey. You can play with both of them together and both of them will take ink blending well. If you don't have any Waterfall from before, it's okay. You can get it over here. If you do have it, I just want you to know it's just different-ish, very slight. If you're picky, you'll notice. If you're not picky, it's the same. Teal Topaz, same. Lagoon is now the new Blue Spruce, same. This is the old Blue Spruce. So you see the difference. This retired a long time ago. When I started buying a lot of the Spellbinders cardstock, this retired shortly after. I only have about a pack or two of this, but this is what Blue Spruce used to look like. So if you have this, it is not this. Glacier is going to stand on its own. She's a little bit lighter than both this color and this one, which is, I think, is Windy. It is different, okay? So Glacier, I have a few packs of. A lot, actually. This one is Breeze, Malibu. This is Raindrop. Raindrop is not Malibu, nor is it Oceanside. So these turquoisey blue stand on their own. Now we're coming into Windy. This can work for Glacier. This has more blue than this one, okay? I would still get a pack or two of this one just to have a little difference if I wanted something just a hair bluer, but I could also blend on this. So this one I might hold off for me. Then here, you can see Raindrop is still different than this. This is Cascade, just a different shade of blue, but still pretty though. Cascade is pretty. Here are the true blues in the color wheel. This is Island Blue. It stands on its own. So does Splash. Completely different. It is blue, but they're very bright blues. This one in particular, the Island Blue, very pretty when you ink blend on this one. So this stands on its own. This is Partly Cloudy, which I so love. This is Celestial. They are different, completely different. Cosmic Sky, same. Indigo, different. It's just a different shade of blue. I think you can see this is a more true navy. This was like a blue with a very light splash of teal in it. But they're both great navy bases, great for your masculine cards. So is Cosmic Sky, okay? All these blues are great for masculine cards. Now we're going to go into purples. This is Purple Mist, Lilac Blossom, Royal Amethyst, and Plum. They retired Plum completely, so there is no dark purple with that. But here now, this is different than this. Fairy Tale is what I just showed you. Fairy Tale is the card base here. Very pretty. Lavender is different than Purple Mist. The purples are completely different. There's Lilac Blossom and Lilac. They can work, but if you are picky, get them separately like I did. Here is Lavender with Lilac Blossom. That works too. So you can mix, match, and play with your purples. Orchid, Mulberry, and Violet all stand by itself. That Royal Amethyst is nowhere near this, okay? If you love purples, this is just a whole bunch of purple goodness. I hope you're liking this because I'm thinking, are they thinking that I'm completely crazy? To me, I would love for somebody to do this. You can't just walk and get this. Unless your brick and mortar store is carrying it, most of us, we're going to be buying it online. That's why I'm taking my time to do this. Alabaster is pretty close. This has just a hair more brown to it, but not much. This is completely different. Fawn and Dune. Thank goodness before it retired, I bought a bunch of it because I still love Dune and it's great to build on and ink blend. But this Fawn is nice too. It's coffee with cream. This is Portobello. This stands on its own. You can bring them in for your neutrals and blend on. Latte was the one I used to call coffee, but I think this one really has that coffee and cream. Latte is different than Acorn. This has a little bit more red. This is more true brown. So maybe Spellbinders decided to go more of a brown way with this, and you can blend on it, and it does work very well with the Fawn. It can come back into here and here. You see? Having fun. Some of these can also be skin tones too if you wish. Timber and Truffle, completely different. I'm happy I still have some Timber, but I am liking this Truffle. And I like the two of them together. They're kind of fun together. What do you guys think? These are two nice browns. There was a time I would not buy this color because I was like, oh, I have brown cardstock. Fall would roll around or some sort of scene building or even just doing flowers and I needed brown. One day I decided, you know what, let me get a pack of that Timber. I do have multiples of this because it's a great base. I didn't buy any of it, but she's on the wish list. You can create a cardstock wish list at Spellbinders. Fill it up with some of what you're seeing. Take notes. If your budget is tight, I'll always tell you, get what you will use first. Then you take time, build it up. Fog, different. This is more of a light gray. This is actually more reminiscent of Silver Fox, a different color from Spellbinders. I didn't bring it because it retired long ago. Just a splash of brown in it. In the whole vat of gray, it has a drop of brown. That's what that is. But this is more like white gray. Lunar Gray and Graphite. Love both of these. They are not over here. This is Anchor. Anchor is more of a true gray, but I love to use this color all the time. These two are best friends for a lot of things, a lot of grounding, etc. But this is not bad either. And you can blend on this too if you want to change it up a little bit. The final two neutrals. This is Raven and this is Classic White. This is Onyx. Onyx and Raven very close together, same-ish. Classic White and then Snowdrift. There is a difference here. This is more of a bright white. It depends on what tone of white you like. Okay, crafters, that's it for the comparison. You still will have value over here. You can have lots of fun with your Essential cardstock. You will still see it going forward in my videos because I do have a lot of it and I do love it. I even bought some more in the paper sale. But there is fun over here. So certain colors that are not in here, you can stock up on those and then expand what you already have. So take your time when you're shopping. Remember, get the right size paper because depending on your storage, I know a lot of card makers are very funny about the 12 by 12. Oh, it's too big. I have no space for it. I've gone to many crops and I've met many crafters. Both sets are beautiful. I still love the original, but it definitely is enhanced with the color wheel. Alrighty, crafters, thanks so much for watching. Everything will be detailed and linked below. I will also be including links for the bundle, the assortment packs, Essential Cardstock if you want to get a few of this, because this is retiring. If there is a favorite color and it's still in stock, you can get that and you can work it in with this. Mix, match, play, have fun, explore, have fun with the different subtleties too in a color family. I'm loving it all. With the petal swatch die, you can make lots of swatches of your Essential cardstock too and have two different things. I'm gonna do that one of these days. I love the original and I'm loving the new fabulous. Great job, Spellbinders. I hope both videos gave you a deeper look into the new colors of the color wheel. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!